Yes, hello, you are welcome. You are welcome to this place. And I want to welcome you to this channel. If you've not liked our YouTube channel, guys, you go on. We are building something very strong. We are building something very great. Go on, look for Zaitun Kachama. Get to that channel, like it, share, comment objectively, and we grow together. Welcome back. Thank you for following those who are following. This is a Sen area. This is a Sen zone. And we always say we are relating better. We are becoming better partners. And in this place, we build deep or deeper and meaningful relationships. Now, we are going to discuss a strong question, a common question, a common query. Everybody struggles with the question is, who am I? Who am I really? What do I stand for? What are my values? What will I fight for with my money, with my life? What could I give my hand for? Today we want to answer that question briefly. All of us struggle with that from when we are young through our adulthood, and unfortunately some people die without finding their purpose. Some people die without finding out who they really are. So today we want to stop you from dying without finding out who you really are. This is a common question, but it is kind of a perturbing question, or it is a question that disturbs many of us. Are you ready to find out who you really are? Do you really know who you are? There are just a few things, not all of them, but just a few things, around 5 things that we could do to discover our potentials, to discover our capabilities, and to discover our inabilities, because that is also important. Steps, or a few things that you could try out, and eventually you'll be able to know who you really are. Number 1, whatever you are doing, whatever you are in, your work, your relationship, your family, you need to slow down a bit. You need to go back a bit and take in what we call self-retrospection, self-search. Search inside you, talk with yourself, and ask yourself a few questions. Who are you? Because you move with yourself and you live with yourself the most, this answer is within you. It's inside you. Who are you? You know where you've been. You know the struggles that you have been in. You know where you were born, and you know what you have missed and what you've achieved. You know your parents, you know your culture, you know your religion, and you know your background. Sit with yourself. Look a bit back. Just take a peek at where you have been. What are your successes? What are your failures? Or what has challenged you the most? What makes you feel inadequate? What makes you feel like you are not doing what you are supposed to do? What makes you feel that you have not yet got there? That is in your past. That is in the few years that have passed. When you take some time off and sit with yourself and look back a bit and retrieve the things that you could, strongly, the things that you could strongly think about and maybe identify that these are the things that have probably put me back, probably things that I've done that have delayed my success or that have deterred my achievement. When you search deeply, when you look inside yourself, take a note. By the way, when we are doing such things, we are writing, we are noting. Write the things that you think have been obstacles to your achievement. Write down the things that have been, have deterred your success. Write them down. And then if there are some successes, write the things that you hope or you think have helped you succeed, that have, hyped your leg, or they have hyped your travel or your movement to the things that you have achieved and the things that you've succeeded in. After this reflection, then you are going to retrieve, or you're going to pull out the ability of It's an ability. If you don't have it, you have to get it out of you because it's inside you. That ability to discover, the ability to outline, the ability to highlight your weaknesses, that I am a sleeper, that I am slow, that I take long to decide, that I consult, that I'm pessimistic, that, there are so many things that we know about ourselves that are negative. We know that they are weaknesses, and these are things that most of the time do not take us, they slow us down, they deter our success, they slow us, they take the pace down to achieve what we want. So what are those weaknesses? This is an ability, this is a strength of you sitting with yourself and noting down those things that are not very good about you. Not that they can be changed, not that they can be modified, but don't be scared of writing down that, you know what, I think I'm oversleeping, that, you know what, I think I overgossip, that, you know what, I think I overspend, you know what, that I think I'm over, there's those things that they are personally and individually your weaknesses. And go on the other side of the page, write down your strength. Write down those things that you feel you are doing well, that you feel you are capable of performing. We have examples of the people who are quick at deciding. There are people who are idea machines. There are people who are patient. There are people who are generous. There are people who are, someone is good at reading. Someone is good at executing tasks. Someone is good at leadership. What are those strengths that you have and you feel confidence in, and you have, you are comfortable whenever that task comes around, you are comfortable in it? Write down your strengths. Write them out clearly. They may be few, they may be many, but it is now time to highlight those strengths, because the next step is acknowledgement. The next step is identification, that I am a writer, I am a reader, I am a sportsman, I am a farmer, I am, those strengths. After getting those strengths that you are in you, those things that are, make you special, those things that are easy with you, they are going to define who you are. So go on and acknowledge that all this time I have been a reader, all this time I have been a tailor, I've been a fashion designer, all this time I'm an introvert, all this time I'm an extrovert, all this time I'm all those things that you have decided and have found out about yourself. So after identifying, after highlighting who you are and knowing exactly what you can do, then we are going to strongly speak, strongly defend, strongly stand on your feet, and you say, you know what, I think I know this, I think I can do this, I think I'm good at this. Stand and say that I stand for family. Stand firmly and say I stand for love. Stand firmly and say I'm a journalist. Stand on your 2 feet and you say that I'm a lover. You stand strongly. This is after a deep search within yourself, a deep retrospection, whereby nobody has the right to disregard this. Nobody has the knowledge to even dispute, because it comes inside you and you've taken some time to note that this is who you are. Go out there, sell yourself. Importantly, sell yourself clearly, because you know who you have found out that you are not. Don't go find out that you are a bad person. Don't go find out that you have a bad trait, that you have a habit, and then you stand out clearly and you say that I'm a thief, that I am a prostitute. There are things that we have found out that we do, but within yourself you know that they are not proper, they are not right. Stand for yourself, stand and defend your personality as long as, one, you are not disobeying your Creator because He's the one who made you. Two, don't go on and stand firmly and defend yourself when you are disobeying laws. Do not dispute, do not go around breaking rules because for you feel that you can take things that don't belong to you, because you feel that your body is yours so you can walk around naked. No. Inside you, you know that this is right and this is not right. When you stand for yourself and you stand firmly and you have identified who you really are and you go on and start polishing who you are, improving yourself, getting better every day, improving your personality, disregarding or weakening your weaknesses, working with your strength, improving your strength, consolidating what you are capable of, and working on positively on your weaknesses, you eventually, number 5, shall be able to unveil yourself. You have the ability now to unveil your personality, to unveil your strength, to unveil that personality that you have found out that you are. You have a choice to even unveil your weaknesses, especially to your partner, your lifelong partner. You cannot risk your husband not knowing that you are weak in this area, that you oversleep, that you are not good at laundry, that you are not a very good cook. I think it's important for your partner to know what you're good at and to know what you are struggling with. Then they will eventually have comfort. They will eventually enjoy living with you, and they'll find ease interacting with you because they know how to go around you. Lastly, it's a choice. It's a choice for you now to choose a partner, to choose a work environment, to choose a hobby, because you know what you love, you know what you don't love, you know what you are good at, and you know what you are weak in. So you go ahead and enjoy your life in a positive way, in a God-conscious way, and we shall meet in that area. We keep saying that in this place, we are building deeper and meaningful relationships. We are relating better, we are making better relationships, and we are becoming better people. Eventually, it becomes a better world. Don't you think so? We have been discussing how to know yourself. How do you eventually come out with a detailed and truly described personality of you? We have said that number 1, sit with yourself. Ask yourself a few questions. Find out where you have been. Number 2, just note down your strengths and weaknesses. Number 3, out of your weaknesses, identify and label yourself and give yourself a brand. Give yourself what you stand for. Tag values on yourself. Number 3, consolidate. Consolidate your strengths, consolidate your abilities, and work around your weaknesses. Number 4 or 5, unveil. Sell what you feel you can. Sell your abilities, sell your strength. And finally, go on and choose who you want to live with. Go on and choose the people who are like you and people who can be comfortable with you. And we have said, notably, do not disobey your Creator. Do not break the rules, national or government rules, and don't hurt others. Don't go stepping on people's toes, because for you, you are comfortable with whatever you have decided to do. Thank you very much for watching this. Go on, like what you like, make a positive comment, and share this with those who you feel would get something out of this. This is Zaitun Kachama. We relate better here, and I always say that your relationship is my business. Have a nice time.